it's easy to just speak of the Bible, but once you start digging into it, there's an awful lot more. Most of us are reasonably familiar with the Lord of the Rings. It's just a short little pamphlet, right? 1,159 pages. The short version of the Lord of the Rings is there's a couple of short guys, they get a magic ring, and they walk across the country and chuck it into a volcano. There you go. Now you know everything you need to know about Lord of the Rings. And then once you start actually reading Lord of the Rings and you get the 3-chapter background on why Frodo has curly hair, or the 6-page description of what this walking tree looks like. It's the same thing as the Bible. The overarching story of the Bible is God loves you, sent his son to die for you, you're covered by his blood, just accept and believe, okay, go. And then you start looking into books like Romans. Romans is a very good handbook. Well, I shouldn't say, actually it is a really, really good handbook to have for your daily life, unless you want to be comfortable in your faith. If you think you know all the answers, God bless you. You're way ahead of me. If you think, you know what, maybe I could learn a little bit more, read through Romans. Pour through Romans. Romans is a handbook on how to live a godly life. And I would like to challenge you, because it's been challenging for me to preach out of it. It's been really awesome. I'm really enjoying it. I've really been blessed by it and stretched by it. But I would challenge you that if you get from Romans 1 all the way to the end, and you don't look at your life in any aspect and say, you know, maybe I could change a couple of things, go back and read it again. And don't just read the headlines. I found with my walk through Romans, I realize where I'm failing. And it's good. Nobody wants to hear that they're failing. But the last thing I want to do is to be arrogant before the Lord. I have nothing that I can offer him. I have nothing that I can do for him. I have nothing that sets me above. By the power of Jesus and his blood alone am I accepted into God's kingdom, into his family, and will I be welcomed home. And the book of Romans says, and this is how you do it.